Hi guys, we're playing Keep Climbing, as you can probably tell. Now let me tell you a story. A story of someone who chased me with music that says run in it. Yeah, I'm going to be revealing the secret of this guy at the end of the video. So, stay tuned. He looks kind of scary. And he might go after you if you don't hit the subscribe button. I'm only going to ask you once. But yeah, hopefully if you do like the video, you do subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Anyway, they added 2 new levels, 1A and 2A. I'm going to show you how to unlock those. So, starting off, just go to level 1. It might be a bit easier to go to level 2, but yeah, that's what I'm actually going to do. Oh yeah, you can also customize the computer interface. So you can change it to be red, acid, or you can change it to be this, which is my favourite, and it's going to be like this. Yeah, we come over here, we find that there's all of those, so we're going to go to level 2. So you might see 1A right over there. I'll also show you the cosmetic. But what you have to do is you have to go into the cave. So get your flashlights, and you actually only have to go here, and then you just have to crawl under here, and yeah. So, when I first came down here, I didn't have a light, and to be honest, it is quite scary without a light. Not very scary. You probably would be able to handle it. But after you see this dark place, you just walk into it, and then you're at level 1A. So that's level 1, and now we're in level 1A. So I believe we're supposed to get up here. Press this button instead of going back. So when you get over here, I think and I believe that the entire purpose of this level is just to get a cosmetic, because the entire level is themed around it. Not to beat the level, because there isn't any levels after it. It's just basically a trial for you to get a cosmetic. So basically, cosmetic is there, but it has chains and the invisible walls, so we're not able to actually go there. You can slide down here. When you get to here, be extremely careful and just jump to here. So just keep jumping. Obviously, this should be quite easy. So then, this is just the part that you need to pinch climb. If you're good enough at pinch climbing, you probably wouldn't need this part anyway, but yeah. So, yeah. We can come over here, and now we're at what I like to call the mainland of this place. So, basically what you're supposed to do is get on top of there. Now, the only problem with it is that to get on top of there, you need to go down there, and there's lava blocking your path. So, that blue button right there deactivates the lava. So, just drop down. Go over here. For some reason it does make the water sound. Probably because we are directly on top of it. Press the button, and it will be quite easier if you die. But I would recommend just not doing it, because it might reset the buttons. So you've just got to make that jump. And then you just gotta get back up here. And as you can see, the lava is cleared. So now we can go down here. I wouldn't be too careful, because when you are concentrating extremely hard, you do make some mistakes. So I would just recommend just walking where you think you need to go. And it is quite dark under here, so I would recommend bringing a flashlight. So it leads to here, and then this is where you can pretty much just walk up, and then over here, there's supposed to be another button. It says, it seems the path ends here, for now. So, yeah, you can see right there. Boop, 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 boop. You get to here, and then you might be thinking, well, where's the cosmetic button? Then you find this. Then we need to head back up. Now, I would recommend dying and respawning, but that might be a little bit confusing for some people, so I'm not gonna. You can... I don't really need to, I can just jump there without any problem anyway. And unlike Gorilla Tag, fastest way to move isn't by doing this, it's actually just by moving normally. Like, what I like to call the default run. When actually, yeah, I died anyway, but the real default run is, yeah, the real default run is this run, but a lot of people call the default one the one where you use two hands, which in some places can actually be quite useful in some parts of the game when you need to jump over things, but usually I just use one hand as I can bop quite high with it. And it's usually high enough to make jumps, but I'm more of a longer jumper instead of a higher jumper. This is basically where the cosmetic is, so you just need to jump to here, and then just try and make the jump. So that opens the door, and then you can get the cosmetic here. I don't necessarily have the time to show you where... I don't necessarily have the time to show you where the 2A cosmetic is. That's because I don't actually have it myself. But they have all of these things, and it's quite cool. I also bought the plushie. Yeah, there's a plushie in the game now. New fan code in this game. Tsunami is the fan code. There's also level 8 and level 9, but I'm not going to cover those in this video. There are some new gold locations, but most importantly, we have to discover who that guy is. So if you come over to here, you might notice, why is that there? Well, if you press it, it disappears. So you might be thinking, oh, okay, that's weird. Do I have to, press another button or anything? So, yeah. So, now, after you've pressed that button, the guy is ready. So you might just be thinking, well, look, there's the level section. Maybe I just want to teleport to level 3 to get a cosmetic. No, that guy appears. So, now, you have to run away from him, and he becomes giant, and it's extremely hard. I've never beaten it, and I assume you get a cosmetic. Because there is now a cosmetic in the floor 2. Now, usually, I believe the lights mean that you're ahead, so it kind of slows you down because you don't know where he is, but currently he should be growing to a bigger size. I know I said that it's kind of better to do the other run, but I just need to go as fast as possible, and even though the other one is better, it's not necessarily. I guess the music does kind of make you more energetic. I know it does, but then you get jump scared by this, whatever that thing is, if you can even call it a thing. And you have to do all the steps over and over again. And we've got the dynamite over here, so This was leaking the 1A cosmetic, and it is quite tiring actually, as you can see by my heavy breathing. Anyway, so they use these for the admins. Use the plushie for the admins, which I kind of like. So now Unbreakable is now an admin, not a mod. I assume he will still have the mod stick, but he's no longer a mod. Average Monkey does have this, and he's obviously on top of his cookie. So that's who that guy is, and the reason why it's like that is because you cannot really see him. But when he catches up to you, it jump scares you. So when you die during the chase, you get jump scared, and where you need to make it, I believe, is in the fish room in level 2. So good luck, because that's going to be extremely hard. Anyway, we have 4 gold. I'm trying to clear out this entire OG section. So we're going to buy this, which is the shark. I have now shark fins. I'm going to take this off because this is quite cringe. And the mountain is better. Da-da-da. Anyway, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then continue watching. I have no clue. If you want to, you can subscribe. You don't have to. It's not as if I'm making you. It's not as if I'm saying, like, in the next 3 seconds, if you don't subscribe, there will be a spider in your bed tonight. But that's not like... If you enjoy my content, it's fine if you don't subscribe. But, yeah, this is... Hopefully I'll be able to post 2 videos today. If I don't, sad. But yeah, hopefully you have a good time. And if I do post the video today, it will probably be one on the maybe one about this game, but maybe on the popular VR game Animal Company. I have not made any content, but I'm actually quite good at it, so yeah. Also, if they add star codes to this game, where when you buy stuff you can do star codes, hopefully I'll be putting, because I would love to make more content on this game, as long as it updates. So we have a promise, Average Monkey. I'll make content on your game if you update the game. Anyway, yeah, if you liked, have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Comment what game you'd like to see next, as I'm currently trying out games that, yeah. And if you tell me to try a game and I actually try it in a video, I'll shout you out at the end of the video, so, yeah. Bye!